Top 3 best winter perfumes. These are 3 of the best winter fragrances that you can wear this time of the year. They all put me in the mindset of the colder months of the year. And of course, if you're looking for something with tenacity, something with long lastingness, something with a resolute and charismatic nature about it, these 3 are amazing. And in today's Cephalabon contributor video, we're going to be going over this co-curated list between myself and Michelin Kamen. I'm going to talk to you about why I think these 3 fragrances are amazing for this time of the year. So make sure to stay tuned. Now, before I begin today's episode and I tell you about these 3 fantastic fragrances for the winter time, all of these are absolutely remarkable. I think they do such an amazing job of conveying virility and strength, and all of these are really evocative of this time of the year. But before I start the video, I do want to mention that if you're a fan of fragrance-related content, and of course, if you love smelling your best, hit subscribe, hit the bell, and give this video a thumbs up for the YouTube algorithm. It would really mean a lot to me. So, of course, right around this time of the year, you want something that's a bit stronger and darker and richer, maybe something resinous, balsamic, perhaps even a bit spicy. Now, if you're interested in participating in this special giveaway, all you have to do is shoot on over to cephalabon.com. It's going to be the first link down below in the description box. And after you become a registered reader, just drop a comment on the article. It's actually a really simple process. Best of luck to everybody out there. I am rooting for you. Let's just go ahead and dive into this list. And the first fragrance that I want to talk about, this one is earthy. It's warm. It's a bit incensey. It has this balsamic richness about it. It has these green notes in here as well. So of course it does kind of give this woodsy, foresty type of a vibe. And by Nila Vermeer, this one is called Treillis. Beautiful composition by perfumer Bertrand Duchaufour. He's one of my favorite perfumers based out of Paris, France. And this one takes this appropriate richness. And of course, whenever I think of the winter months, I'm always reminded of this fragrance, right? I know that Bertrand Duchaufour has done some incredible fragrances for the colder weather. Incense Sauvignon by Comme des Garçons, Jubilation 25 by Amouage, Jubilation 40 by Amouage. He's done so many wonderful fragrances. This one really takes the cake. If you're looking for something that is warm and resinous, quite green as well, and honestly, it does have this bright, sharp green property about it. Treillis by Nila Vermeer Creations is amazing. Of course, the brand also has an amazing rose-based perfume called Mohair. They also have a stronger version of it called Mohair Extrait. And of course, they also have the very well-known Bombay Bling, which is a lychee-based perfume. It has some other fruity facets to it as well. But Treillis is such an amazing fragrance. When you think about this time of the year, the colder months, this is one of the first fragrances that comes to mind. So please watch my independent review of this one if you're interested in learning more, especially about how it unfolds on the skin, how it evolves from top to heart to base. It is a complex fragrance. There's a lot happening in here. I think it's perfectly unisex. I can see how somebody on account of the green attributes might argue that it's a bit masculine leaning, but perfectly unisex in my opinion. So the next perfume on this list, it has hay, there's licorice, there are some other spices in here. It has a bit of a leathery vibe. And of course, it's in the name of the perfume, but this one, it is 100% awesome. I love this one by Nicolai. This one is called Cuir Cuba Intense. So you think of the hay, the licorice, it's also quite earthy, it's a little spicy. So you see there are a lot of ingredients that are kind of creating a motif among everything in this list. So you're going to see a lot of spices with the perfume in the #1 spot as well. But this one, the hay, it's kind of autumnal in a sense, but it has that long-lasting promise about it that somebody can very comfortably wear this one in the colder months of the year too. So this is not just an autumn fragrance, right? You're not just going to wear this one in October, November, but from December to February, this one is going to do very well. And of course, it's all going to be contingent upon the climate in which you live. Some of us live in warmer climates. In that case, I can understand why you might want to wear this one a bit more conservatively as opposed to really dousing yourself in it. You're not going to want to do 10 to 12 sprays, but this one is very strong, of course, with intense in the name, just like Treillis. Treillis is also very strong. Both of these are really wonderful. And if you're looking for something that has not just the spice and all these other ingredients that will put you in the mindset of winter, but also something that has a long lastingness and something that has that sort of come hither personality with a bit of a wow factor in the opening as well. Cuir Cuba Intense by Nicolai is amazing. Now the perfume in the #1 spot, and of course this one, this clove, the cinnamon, the cardamom, it's a very spicy fragrance. And of course it's in the name. This one is such a beautiful fragrance. The moment I tried it, I fell in love with it. I had another favorite fragrance from this brand, which is called Field Notes from Paris. And I wear that one all the time. It is so easy to wear. It is professional smelling. It's quite elegant and refined and dressed up. And since I tried this fragrance, I immediately was reminded of this time of the year, just maybe getting cozy with a good book, snuggling up, just enjoying, time spent at home, being cozy, just being in a state of calm and relaxation and tranquility. And that's exactly what I got from this fragrance. And of course, all of the notes are listed on the box, so I don't butcher anything. There's cinnamon, clove, cardamom, black pepper, ginger, and steamed milk. So if you don't know what this one is supposed to smell like, just based off of those notes alone, I do think that they are a dead giveaway. This one by Inika is called Jaipur Chai. This one is so delightfully spicy, and wow, that lactonic element that is in here, that interplay of the cardamom and the cinnamon, it's a bit spicy. It doesn't smell like a pantry or anything like that. There's enough of that steamed milk to add like this cozy warmth to the composition. Longevity on this one, 8+ hours, super long lasting. This is such a wonderful, warm, cozy, spicy type of a fragrance. Jaipur Chai is absolutely stunning. I love this one right around this time of the year. If you haven't had the opportunity to try this one must be on your to sniff list, especially if you live in a climate where the colder weather is just starting. If it's just starting, you can still get in, you can still pick this one up and have many months to enjoy this one. And of course, you can enjoy this one in the hotter weather as well. The only requirement would be don't over apply, right? Because on account of the black pepper and the cinnamon and the cardamom and all of these spices, it could potentially be a bit overwhelming. But here we have 3 exceptional fragrances. Treillis by Nila Vermeer, we have Queer Cuba Intense by Nicolai, and by Inika we have Jaipur Chai. Beautiful fragrances. I would love to hear from you. What are some fragrances that immediately put you in the mindset of the colder months of the year, aka winter? And of course, it all depends on where you live, but what are some fragrances that always put you in the mindset of the colder months? I would love to hear from you. Drop your comment down below. And of course, if you took anything of value from today's episode, I would really appreciate if you would consider supporting the channel by clicking subscribe, hitting the bell, and giving this video a thumbs up for the YouTube algorithm. It would really mean a lot to me. So thanks again for watching. I love you all. And we'll see you tomorrow with a new episode. Bye.